player, a really fiery forehand, and Jordan, I think we're in for something quite special here.
Yeah, should be an but that's my view at the moment. I think Sabine Winter, that forehand is so deadly. And I think Han Ying's playing well, but it's not her very best. And I think she's going to have to be at her very best if she wants to beat the now European #1.
Yeah, the forehand of Sabine Winter is just the ultimate attitude adjustment. Even carrying a slight back injury, we've still seen breakdance moves from her, fully committing to pivot. And those anti-spin equipment, it almost helps to set up that forehand a bit more, doesn't it? It's a great start there from Han Ying. That's the thing, when you use the short pips on the backhand side, you can punch a little bit easier than a player, for example, like Linda Bergstrom, who uses long pimples. Can you just explain, Jordan, how the anti-spin has helped Sabine, a forehand-orientated player?
Yeah, I mean, of course, she used to pivot a lot with her reverse normal rubber in her previous matches, but the backhand maybe wasn't as strong. But now with the anti, she can slow the game down, slow it down, and she has time to hunt for that forehand.
That's the key thing, isn't it? It gives her the time.
She's also immense at picking up backspin with that forehand, so with the anti, it means a lot of people are going to push and play more defensive towards her.
Completely agree with you, Jordan. What we're seeing here so far is quite an interesting start. Bowash has acknowledged that as well, that Han Ying is taking quite an aggressive approach with her backhand punch against Winter's anti-spin. Look at that. But Winter, ready and waiting, locked and loaded, unleashes. Long serve. Oh, this is genius from Han Ying. Gets a bit of fortune as well. She's not even really chopping with the backhand so far.
Obviously, these two being in the same German team as well, they're going to have played each other. They know the styles. That's probably why the mix-up in attacks for Han Ying at the moment. She knows probably the defensive style isn't really going to work as effectively as it will against other players.
Yeah. Nice shot from Winter, sort of swiping across the ball. So interesting, isn't she, Jordan, with what she can do, twiddling. And of course, we know all about the UFO.
Yeah, the UFO, she uses sometimes the inverted rubber with the same shake hand grip. She just twists the wrist back and sort of scrapes over the ball. Very interesting. Hopefully we'll see it a few times this match.
Yeah, we may do, and I hope we do, because it is such an enthralling shot to witness. The best in the world, the player who uses it more than anybody right now, Sabina Winter. The anti-spin on the Winter backhand makes it tough for Han Ying to produce a really heavy chop, because the ball kind of knuckles, bobbles when Winter plays that.
It's difficult. Han Ying's finding it very difficult to find her sort of range, because she has to be so close with the anti-spin shots, and then the forehands coming at her so quick.
Yeah.
And she's still very close to the table, whereas normally she'd like to be a couple steps back to try and defend that kind of power.
Winter really pressured to make a quality pivot shot there. She might have to trust her backhand twiddle a little bit more than what she has, because she has pivoted and she has been caught a few times in that crossover section. Great receive there from Han Ying, who wins both points, and now she serves. We talked about her route through. Sabina Winter overcame a teammate in Shan Shana, and then she beat the salsa stepper, Maria Shao, 3-1.
Just missed the calibration on the forehand, didn't quite keep her back high enough. Catches the top edge.
High toss shovel serve. A good idea from Han Ying, but Winter scuttles around. Make or break. A receiver's game in the last 4 points. Something to consider there.
See that ball knuckling and moving as it passes the net. Very difficult to try and chop or attack.
Winter with a hat-trick of points. Oh, what a time to get a kiss of the edge. Unreturnable for the veteran. Been a really fascinating matchup, this one. Seen a different side to Han Ying. And now she's staring down the barrel. 2 game points to the German Winter. Yeah, point will be replayed there. It's let.
Yeah, good sportsmanship from Han Ying, acknowledging it straight away.
Winter passes the test with flying colours, but that was a tricky game there.
We see her put those kind of balls away, or at least get them on the table.
Really struggled with the high toss service game of Yuan Zhenan.
Which is weird, because they've played so many times. So you feel like she'd be used to the... Okay, you can still make errors on a very good service, but I feel like they'd be more used to receiving those kind of serves after playing so many times.
Looking over, of course, the back-to-back European champion.
was so heavy. It was very, very high, but the amount of backspin, it kept it down on the table.
It's elusive. There's a disconnection between what you see and what you get with the anti-spin. Oh, how smooth was that from Han Ying? Check this one out for size. Stone cold forehand from the German defender. Han Ying couldn't make the slap shot on. And now maybe we're seeing a Sabina Winter who's growing in confidence, looking for her first ever European singles title. Han Ying, the defending champion here, she beat 2015 European champion Elizabeta Samara in last year's final.
That's really strong. The serve there just drifting way too long. The three-time champ is looking in trouble.
Samara gets it back. She'll take it. There's that beautiful forehand again. What an angle to see it. Got a thumbs up from Sabina Winter. Han Ying trained as an attacker, but her father, a table tennis fanatic himself, shaped her into a defensive artist. One of the best ever defenders. Back in 2017, she was 6th in the world, Han Ying. And you know how well she's playing since rupturing her Achilles tendons. Took out Wang Manyu, didn't she, this season?
Yeah, that was a tight affair, 4-3. But I think Wang Manyu's more usual game for her. This is becoming very difficult for her to deal with. She's in and out. She's not got any sort of chopping rhythm.
Han Ying knew this was going to be tough. Is there a way back in? Can she plot her way back into this game? It's a good point you make there, Jordan. This is a less clean game for a defender to have to face. Oh, did her very best there, Han Ying. Blocking near the table, but Winter, relishing in the ecstasy of combat, finesses the forehand on the pivot. Look at the footwork. Laying down the law. It's going the way we kind of expected it to, but it'd be great to hear your thoughts and feelings in our ETTU YouTube live chat, so please get involved there. It's been great to have your company this week. Han Ying in a spot of bother.
Oh, we saw the UFO there. Oh, straight down the line. I think if you blinked, you would have missed it. We'll see it there now, the little UFO shot, twiddling, using the inverted rubber. And of course, the trusty forehand at it again.
How instinctive was that from Winter? This was the event last year where we saw her play her best since switching up equipment. She beat Natalia Bayol and Sofia Polkanova. But now, she's gelled into this style. And it's become the hardest style to play in Europe.
Yeah, this was her barrier last year. She lost to Han Ying in the semi-finals last year.
Oh my goodness, Han Ying, that's audacious.
It looked like she gave up in the end. She was just throwing her arm at it. just hit and hope.
It's a joke. Five remaining for Sabina. And she takes that one as well. Double trouble, 2-0. Looking to make it through to her first ever European singles final. Justifying her clout right now as the top seed.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to sort of comment prematurely, but it must be so nice inside for Sabine Winter, because making such a big change, she was already a fantastic player in the German team before, and making such a big change to her game, to see it paying off, obviously winning the bronze medal last year, looking in a great position to upgrade the colour by at least one this year. She'd only have managed a bronze as her best back in 2017 before that, so yeah, it just must be nice feeling, because I'm sure there was a lot of people out there telling her, like, no, that's the wrong decision. I don't think you should completely change your whole game
this is the thing,
in the middle of your career at least.
This is the thing. It's so inspiring. She is such a maverick. She's paved her own way. She will be the ultimate reference point going forward. Whenever someone wants to change equipment, it's not like anyone can say, oh, there's no chance anymore, because Vince has proven there is a chance. You can make it. Whether it was more because she felt like she'd be more effective, whether it was just that she wanted to kind of set herself a new challenge. Probably a bit of both deep down. But by Jove, it's paid off, like you say, Jordan. Is there a way back in here for the three-time champ, the defending champ, Han Ying?
Going for those short pimps, attacking strokes early on in game number 3. Is that going to continue? You would have thought she has to change something, Han Ying, because this is one-way traffic.
Like a viper, that forehand. Han Ying in a very, very exclusive club. A Hall of Famer here. She's in great company when it comes to winning 3 of these. Liu Jia, the Austrian, Nisha Lien, Silla Batoffi and Jill Parker. Who are the women who've won this event 3 times before. Li Zhao, the Dutch defensive dynamo, and Beatrice Kischke, the players who've managed to win 4 of these. On the men's side, Waldner and Boll, the 2 most celebrated players at the Europe Cup. It's amazing how she can even twiddle on that receive, play the long pips, sorry, the anti-spin, rather, on the forehand side. Going to see a timeout here from Han Ying.
That's pretty.
Sabina Winter, the first ever European woman to reach a WTT Champions event final. Did that in Montpellier last year. Could 2026 be even better for the German?
Yeah, just slowing that one down, causing a lot of problems with the forehand yet again.
Will we see some more long serving from Han Ying, using the serve as more of a weapon? Trying to get a few more third ball attacks. Just being harassed here.
She's stuck to the task well. She's close to the finish line. You can often see, maybe not in matches like this, but some players, when they go two games up, their bit of focus drops. Things can change in a heartbeat.
Sensational. Was that a bit of a chop block there from Han Ying? Seems to come across it a little bit there. Let's check this one out again. Incredible. Slicing and dicing, but Winter nice in her movements. And she draws closer to the finish line here. Great serve from Han Ying, a bit bouncy, a bit of a kick on that.
She took it on. Didn't quite have the spin to bring it back down, but wow, that was relentless.
And for the jugular. Oh, look at that. Oh, but still Han Ying wins it. And that's 3 in a row now. Will we see a timeout from Sabina?
I think she'll probably save it just in case she does lose the game.
Might be right there, Jordan. Oh, mind-boggling. To return it would be one thing. To play a winner there, she's really blurred the lines. Winter on the brink of brilliance.
Just out of reach. Caressing that chop down the line.
It's amazing how she can sometimes chop it so shallow, Han Ying. The long kicker to backhand was effective, but will she do it this time? No. Winter, signed, sealed and delivered through to her first European major singles final. This is big.
Yeah, perfectly played, stuck to the task well. As you say, delivered. She'll be in the final, bettering her colour from last year, at least by 1. Can she go all the way? Seeded to do so. Wonder if she'll be feeling the pressure later on today.
Well, it'll be a massive match. A potentially life-changing match for Sabina Winter. She's beating the defending champion, a player who's won a hat-trick of titles here in Montreux. Han Ying is out here. She'll leave with a bronze. Changing her equipment to anti-spin on the backhand. She does what she likes.
That was a magnificent performance. Were there moments, though, perhaps in that third set where you were feeling a little bit wobbly? It looked a little nervous at times after those 2 very convincing first sets?
guess at the very end of the last set I wanted to win it a bit too quickly and overpowered a bit, but luckily I noticed, and at 9-8 I managed to stay calm again, and I'm very happy to be in the final.
Well, we're looking forward to that final. 2 o'clock doesn't give you a lot of time. That's about 3.5 hours. What will you be focusing on over the next short little break?
Well, I relax a bit, I'll check who I'll play against in the final, and of course I'll have a nice lunch.
Right, well, enjoy the nice lunch. Sabine Winter, congratulations. See you this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Mesdames et messieurs, Sabine Winter, nos félicitations encore une fois.
I think, truthfully speaking, she is the favourite in most people's fans. If you had to put your head on the chopping block, you'd have to go for Sabine Winter. Bearing in mind her record against Bernadette Szocs, the Trixie Pixie of Romania, a former champion of this event, just like her opponent there, Yuan, the first French woman to win the Europe Top 16 Cup. Those two up next here on the lone standing table. That one will be getting underway in just about 15 minutes from now. Stay with us here at the Europe Top 16 Cup 2020. former champions Bernadette Szocs and Yuan Janan taking to the table here. Who will get through to face Germany's Sabine Winter? We know how tight the matches often are between the two players who have just entered the fray of battle. Arina Semizorova and Gabrielle Chiari are our umpires for this battle. Congratulations to them on their selection. A big thank you to all of the people who've made this event possible. The umpires, the ball kids, the volunteers, and from the whole team here at ETTU, thank you so much for your company. These events wouldn't be possible without your support as well. Let's get into the coin toss. Two very, very familiar foes here, Jordan.
Yeah, interesting one. Szocs is leaning on the all-time head-to-heads. I thought it was a little bit strange. They've only really played matches against each other from the 2020 era. Obviously, both the players having quite a lot of experience. Thought they would have played for a bit longer, but yeah, it's 6-3 in favour of Szocs. And she's had quite a good tournament so far, managed to beat the
I expect to see quite a bitty, gritty matchup. A really tactical battle here. I think that Bernadette Szocs will use her tomahawk serves from the get-go, going half-long cross-table into the Yuan forehand to make it hard for Yuan to kind of pick up with much quality. Szocs has to try to be really, really aggressive here.
Yeah, I'd agree. I would definitely agree. I think Szocs using the lines, trying to play down the line more often. I think that's going to be really effective for her as well.
I do think is that Yuan Janan has the stronger backhand counter. So we'll consider that as well as we get into this one. Yuan Janan with a skyscraping serve. That right there sums up her game in a nutshell.
Yeah, the crowd really filling up here now. We're at almost full capacity. That's really nice to see. A lot of French fans come to support. Straight down the jugular.
Rolled it up and smoked it. Wonderful start there from Yuan. Let's have a look at Szocs' serve. Yep, tomahawk. Half-long forehand.
And I think the only thing in this matchup compared to our quarter-final, Charlotte Lutz was very, very good at picking up that half-long serve. I think she won't mind serving it sometimes half-long in this matchup, just because it's quite difficult for Yuan Janan to create spin with the short picks on the forehand.
Not as much traction with that side. It can dismiss spin a bit easier, but it can't create as much. That's the swing to the roundabout. So the first point won against serve there. Bernie Szocs in front. Champion here in Montreux, the first time it was held in this majestic region of Switzerland. She defeated Li Jie, the 4-time champion, in the final.
A slight misread on the receive. We saw Polkanova had a few of those yesterday in their matchup because of the abbreviated quick stroke on the serve. It's very difficult to see how much spin is on the ball.
Whoever's serving has got a massive advantage stylistically here. We've seen quite a few matches this week where it hasn't made as much of a difference, but here it really will. That's why so many matches of theirs have gone to the deciding game. Bernadette Szocs last season alongside Sofia Polkanova, who you just mentioned there, Jordan, reached the World Championship final in women's doubles in Doha. An incredible achievement for the Romanian and Austrian.
Nice placement, managed to survive the net cord. Hooks it high and wide.
It's a heavenly shot. It guarantees a cushion. Oh, excellent backhand counter there from Szocs. Thought she was in trouble.
Yeah, again, did well to stay in the rally. Taking the pace out of the ball for the second time.
And there's Charlotte Lutz on her debut, making the quarter. She played excellently against Linda Bergström. Probably the most one-sided match I've ever commentated. Rinjanan just pulling up her socks there.
She managed to use the speed on the ball very well. Kept it short and sweet.
Went against the momentum of Bernie Szocs, who was expecting it to the forehand side. Potentially back-breaking. She had to pull out. The 2024 champion here, breathing down the neck of the Trixie Pixie. Delicate receive from Bernie. Great ambience in here already. This place is going to be bouncing with the battle of the Lebruns later on. Right now a hub of nervous energy. A lot hanging in the balance with this one. That was a great adjustment from Szocs there, because that receive landed quite shallow. She realised she couldn't really drive the ball, so waited, span steadily. And Jenan still playing catch up.
She's doing well here to stay close to Szocs, who was leading. That can be the difference maker sometimes.
Oh, what a serve. What a moment to play it.
Bernie there tried to be really aggressive, take it early. A lot of force on the push, but it's 9 apiece. And you'd say advantage Szocs with the serve.
Yeah, based on the percentages that we've seen, she has the edge here. So that bit of fortune there was welcomed by Yuan, if anything. She apologises, of course, but that's a game point.
She's had quite a few already this game.
There it is. The attitude adjustment.
She's stolen that game off the Romanian. She's trailing virtually the whole way through and stole it. One of the latest points possible.
And that will frustrate Bernie Szocs, especially in a best-of-5 battle. First blood to the 2024 champion.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see like a slight crash out from Bernie Szocs with the amount of nets and edges Yuan Jianan did clip.
I agree. I do think if Yuan gets a good start here, we could see quite an early timeout from Bernie. Unut Seppi, the coach of Szocs, has none of it. He will call it regardless of if she wants to or not. The Romanians, as we know, have that kind of spirit in the team. Nothing personal, they're not afraid to have a go every now and again. The Romanian women together, a very tightly knit unit. Of course, the men's team made the European final last year in Zadar for the first time ever.
I think sometimes if you're very frustrated or feeling the nerves, it's all right to let the emotion out a little bit if you can recalibrate it after. You can do it in the right way.
We see it from the Lebruns, we see it from Morgard, Szocs, Samara as well. Less so from the more impassive likes of Yuan Jianan.
Should be thankful that didn't land. Played well, pretty steady with the backhand topspin. That was sizzling with spin. Died straight off the pink rubber.
Romania's girly girl here really needs this one. And that's an excellent serve to shut down a powerful shot. Szocs stepped in, caught out by the length. Szocs has quite an upright backhand, very wristy, not so powerful but very spinny. Couldn't generate enough body, didn't have the space there. Great serve.
I do think perhaps a change in tactics, but if Szocs can get that first spin up into the backhand, the usual rubber, have that usual timing and then go for it, get in the rally after that, that's how she's going to win this match. Seen it there.
Oh, she went for it there, but Yuan pivoted, hot on her tail. But I think you're right, that won't happen most times.
I think Yuan prefers just to Keep things simple, the backhand on the backhand side, forehand on the forehand side, unless it does drift higher in trajectory, then she'll move around.
Trying to really grease that ball into the backhand side, Bernie Szocs. Timeouts come early here, as expected.
You can see the frustration kicking in. Yuan always 2 points behind, always managing to stay close to the leader, and then now has taken the lead 5-4. It's going to be a Romanian timeout.
Doesn't look too hot and bothered here, Bernie Szocs. But she really has to keep a lid on any kind of anxiety here. Yuan trying to usher her emotionally, tactically in the right direction.
I think it's difficult as well because she's trying to think about the things she can do herself, how she can impact the game, but because of the short pimp, she always has to be thinking about her opponent and how the ball's coming with the different kind of spins, different speed, different trajectory.
I think she has to try and stay close to the table on average here, Bernie Szocs. I think her backhand has been under immense pressure this game. And again,
tried to nurture that cross court, but there was no spin from the open up from the French number one.
Szocs struggling to make that adjustment in how she contacts the ball. Wins it, but not convincingly. It's important that Yuan still tries to be active and recover. To keep the lead. Too good. Made it look so easy there, so seamless.
Yeah, too passive on the receive.
Because of Szocs' technique on the backhand side, it can sometimes land a bit shallower and higher trajectory, as it is riskier. And that's helping Yuan come in, take the initiative. Better depth there from Szocs. Yuan just a little bit predictable with the placement. Pretty level. After using the timeout. She can't recover that one. The SWAT squad. Yeah, Janan. After beating the European champion, Plokhanova 3-0. Looking to take a 2-0 lead here against Szocs.
Very narrow margins, missing that one.
Done really well there. Protected herself, didn't she, with that slow spin.
I think the added side spin really helped.
Well done, Bernie Szocs. Just deep, so deep. After a long time, she's managed to take a lead. Oh, and another bit of fortune for Yuan. That's a big, big break. The climax of game 2 as well.
The encouragement from the corner from the Romanian coach, Nutsepi. Used a little bit of side spin that time, slightly changing up the receive.
Got the elbow high, didn't she, there? Came around the ball with a bit of a chiquita. Backhand serve. What length there from Szocs! The touch of an angel. (11-9), 9-11. All square here in this second women's singles semi-final. Two former champions locking horns, and it's Yuan to begin here in game number 3.
That's fallen by the wayside. She's got to take that point. She's all over her opponent and just fluffs her lines trying to take it too early.
We can relate to the fact that she probably wasn't expecting that one back. Better there. Feels like we haven't seen so many third ball kills from Yuan Jinan. So maybe she's going to increase that aggression on the serve now. Bring it in with some more venom.
She's pivoting a lot more now. She's understood the tactic of Bernie Szocs trying to pin her in the backhand half, and she's pivoting. Szocs now has to try and change it up. Every now and again putting it into the forehand half first. Wide forehand first. Just to keep her opponent guessing.
Good awareness there. So Coach Remy will have spotted that pattern of Szocs. Both tactically speaking have played a great match so far. We're going to be seeing a 7th deciding game match between these two today.
Obviously that's how it comes automatically to her, Yuan Jinan, but I don't think she needs to hit the ball that hard. I don't think Bernie Szocs was ever going to get that down the line.
That is the cleanest forehand she's hit.
That was giving me flashbacks to Sabine Winter in the match just before.
And of course the winner of this will play the anti-spin star from Germany in what promises to be a brilliant one either way. Whoever gets through here. Szocs. So quick. Plays the parallel off the bounce. You realise now how important it was that she took that last game.
Wasn't expecting the ball so deep. Couldn't make the readjustments quick enough.
Seeing a player in Szocs, a 12-time European Championship medalist, take this by the scruff of the neck. Leave nothing to chance. She wants to be back on top here. It's been a long, long time. 8 years since she became champion here in Montreux. But she's not gone anywhere. It's just that we've seen some magical performances from the likes of Han Ying, Nina Mittelham, Patricia Sawyer, and her opponent here, Yuan 2 years ago.
Yeah, clever receive. Going deep into the body. That was lightning quick, straight off the bounce.
You want to see more of that from Yuan. She does have the more dangerous backhand overall. But Szocs is just a bit more awkward in this matchup. Perfectly setting the rest of her game up, and that's 5 game points now. Take a 2-1 lead.
And she takes it, first time of asking.
Beated her in the semi-final here 2 years ago, 4-3, 11-9 in the 7th. Now, of course, it's best of 5 games. Could Szocs get her revenge here in this majestic mountainside region of the world? She serves at the start of game 4.
She's really upped her level on the serve-receive game, Szocs. And she's been very, very consistent during the first stages of the rally.
You think she's dominating the serve-receive game right now?
Not so much dominating the serve, receiving it, but I think she's applying so much pressure with how consistent and well she's playing that Yuan Jianan is trying to win the point so quick that she's trying to maybe rush it, win it too quick.
I remember you were saying in the last game, Yuan doesn't have to try and hit the ball too powerfully too early. You want to see a bit more construction from her?
Yeah, I think if she can apply that kind of pressure there, obviously she's hit the ball quite hard, but 2 or 3 of those would do the job instead of one that's maybe 20% more powerful. A much higher chance of missing. There's not much Szocs can do when she's under that kind of firepower with the forehand.
It's a good start here from France's numero 1. Stretching, good placement from Szocs. Yuan hadn't dropped a game coming into this one. Toughest match yet against the Trixie Pixie. Few levels here, the Romanian.
It's a must-win game for both, really. Bernie Szocs won't want to take this to a 5th and final game, not after losing the last time. Yuan Jianan, it's do or die time. She has to win the next 2 in a row if she wants to reach yet another final.
The last 2 times it has gone to the decider, Yuan Jianan has beaten Szocs. And that serve becomes even harder to receive when you're feeling the pressure and you're a little bit tense. It is such an uphill battle against this mountainous serve of Yuan. Makes it such a guessing game. She did actually kind of requested there, Yuan Jianan, just trying to construct the point, but Szocs keeping her humble into that crossover section, saying, go on then, try pivot on this. 4-all. Timeout now from the 2024 champion. Well in this. Let's see if Romy can help steer her in a good direction. Both players now have used their timeouts. And just a word on Sabine Winter here, who's already made it through to the final. What are we looking at as a potential prospect here?
On an international stage, I think it would be a maiden match, the first match that Yuan Jianan would play against Sabine Winter, but as we're looking at Bernie Szocs, she's 2-1 ahead. I don't want to jinx anything too soon, but the last matchup she's had against Sabine Winter doesn't make pleasant reading if you're a Team Romanian fan. It is 5-0 in favour of Winter, and the last 3 times since the change of the ante, Sabine Winter has never dropped a game.
Never even been taken to juice by Bernie Szocs. Well, she'll be hungry to try and make amends. She'll be hungry to get revenge. And she's en route to doing so here. Looking to nip this one in the bud. Unusual choice from Szocs.
Interesting, after that service warning, she's sort of come to life, sort of added fuel to the fire.
Hasn't won a point since the timeout. Yuan.
Bernie Szocs 3 points away from yet another final.
Corner to corner. She has Yuan in a corner now. Two away from the final. And that's 6 match points.
She's done well here to keep her nerve. Opened up a massive 6 match point gap. Yuan giving it her all.
Mincing the backhand. The Trixie Pixie, Bernie Szocs, is through to the women's singles final. Sparkling, glistening here in the Salle Omnisport du Perrier. What a performance, Jordan.
Yeah, what a performance. She really kept her nerve after losing the first game. She clutched up in game number 2 and then eased her way to victory in games 3 and 4. Didn't go to the 5th and final game, thankfully for our hearts. But it's going to be a repeat of nations-wise of last year's final. It's a Germany versus Romania final. 2 different contestants, Han Ying and Elisabetta Samara last year, and we have Sabine Winter and Bernie Szocs this year.
Nicely said there.
I think that just shows like the plethora of level, how close it all is at the top of the women's game.
It's a great point, Jordan. Always fantastic to get your insights, your analysis and context as to how important this next match is going to be. So, our singles finalists are confirmed. It's a dinner date for 2. Bernie Szocs against Sabine Winter. Szocs looking to beat the anti-spin star for the first time in her career, and what a time it would be to do so. That one in the second session later on today, but we have our 2 men's singles semi-finals just around the corner now.
continues in the China Construction Bank Europe Top 16 Cup, Montreux 2026. And we now move to the first of the men's semi-finals. And please, first of all, out on the floor, give a very, very big hand with me for the man from Germany, Benedikt Duda.
Benedikt Duda, the 2024 European Championship finalist, enters the fray, and he's up against royalty when it comes to the Europe Cup Top 16.
From Sevilla, please welcome Darko Jorgic.
And here he is, the man, the myth. A cold entrance from a man who's won this 3 times on the bounce. Darko Jorgic could quite easily have a statue built here in Montreux, just like the famous musicians who love to perform in this majestic part of the world. He's a magician at the table, a man with one of the biggest and best backhands on the planet, but he's up against a man who reached the peak of his powers last year. Benedikt Duda became a top 10 star, just dropped to outside the top 10 now. He's 14 in the world, but he's back at his best now, looking to stand on business and make his first Europe Top 16 Cup final. Patricia and Frédéric in charge of making sure things go smoothly here. Regulation-wise, Matej Mamut and Jörg Rossi-Roskopf in the corners for these two gentlemen. I'm your commentator, Fraser Riley. With me, Jordan Wykes. What are your thoughts ahead of this clash right here, Jordan, the first of our men's singles semi-finals?
Yeah, interesting one. Both in good form, I think, coming from the earlier rounds. Obviously, Duda had a great match with Anton Shalbo from Sweden first round. That went life or death. I think that was 15-13 in the last game. And he played well against Marcos Freitas. This is a different beast in the 3-time champ. And he played very, very well in the last match, dismissing his opponent Tomislav Pucar from Croatia.
That's right, that's how these two have got here. I think that Darko Jorgic might have been expecting to play a man who he's beaten in 2 finals, Truls Moregard, at this stage, but Marcos Freitas with an incredible victory there over the vice-Olympic champion. Just a confirmation there of Duda's route through, beating Marcos Freitas, a former champion of this event in Lausanne, 3-1. And it was a good mention there against Anton Schellberg in the round of 16. That was a nail-biter. Jörg Roskopf, the head coach of the German men's team, former World Cup champion. Little look at the camera there. He knows this is a big one. Benedikt Duda, the last German standing here. Dancho is eliminated by Pucar. Matej Mamut, a Croatian who spent a lot of his career coaching in England. He's now the personal coach of Darko Jorgic. Fantastic player as well there, who can really put Jorgic through his paces.
Yeah, definitely. If we just touch a little bit on the head-to-head before this match begins, it is in favour of Darko Jorgic, 4 matches to 3. If we have a look at a very recent encounter they've had at the WTT Champions in Doha 2026, Duda won in straight games.
So he won their last encounter, snapping a 4-match win streak of Darko Jorgic over him on an international basis. I mean, these two are quite familiar in the German league as well.
Yeah, they've definitely played a lot in the German league. That we won't have the stats on for that, but this rivalry lasting over a decade already.
Here we go. And it's a Darko Jorgic Sparko to light this one up. One of the most famous backhands in the world. Oh, quite a backhand-based player, Jorgic, but so far his forehand's on point. Look at that for a jersey. Quite an old school kind of style there that Jorgic is rocking. Benedikt Duda, a Victas sponsored player. Conditions have quite a lot to do with players' strengths and weaknesses. And Jorgic obviously loves playing on the T-bar table.
Yeah, interesting you mentioned about the Bundesliga. Obviously, we found out just a few days ago Darko Jorgic will be exiting the Bundesliga for a new endeavour in the Polish league. After 7 amazing years playing for FC Saarbrücken.
That's right, Jordan. Jorgic, a legend for that Saarbrücken team. They've just signed Hugo Calderano to add to who they already have with Fachin Dong, Truls Morgan and Patrick Franziska. We wish Jorgic well in his new endeavour. A balance from Benedikt Duda, but Jorgic spinning and winning, arcing the ball beautifully. Where do you think the strengths lie in Benedikt Duda's game? Where could he cause problems for Darko?
I think his serve and third ball is one of the best in the world. Timed it to perfection there. Made my point very, very valid. I think he has such a plethora of serves. He has the normal pendulum, he has the reverse. Long serves, short serves. Very, very difficult to try and receive. Darko as well. He's very manipulative with his serves, trying to serve a lot more short topspin, half long topspin, and then get in with a strong attack after that.
Yeah, he kind of invites the open play quite early with his serve, Darko Jorgic. Short topspin, like you mentioned, most of the time to make it hard for the opponent to power flick. Magnus effect on that topspin serve, really, really effective in helping him set up his backhand. Making it really difficult for his opponent to touch or push. Well played here, Darko Jorgic, all over him. Beautiful play, and Duda is struggling here to impose himself in this serve-receive game. He has the more complete forehand of the two men, but Jorgic so far has most of the areas of the table locked down. Off the bounce, but Duda into the crossover.
Yeah, great shot retention, just to stay in the rally. Darko maybe taking that one a bit too early.
You don't normally say about his forehand. Has to take it a bit later usually. Into the middle and down the line, the edge of the table. Duda for a mountain moves with such agility.
Business end of this game. Darko leading 9-7 with the serves. Can he close out game number 1?
Beautifully done, and it's 3 game points. A late flourish here from Benedikt Duda. He's played catch up basically the whole game. Jorgic looking to close the curtains on him. He does so. An early hammer blow.
races into a one-game lead. Pretty comfortable, you would say. Not sure if the match is going to stay as comfortable as the first game showed, but we'll find out in just a second, I'm sure.
Matti Mahmoud looks really pleased that Jorgic was able to act upon his instructions there. A couple of new things will be added into the inventory of Jorgic this game, but I think so far he's showing most of his cards as Duda kept any close to his chest. Stay tuned to find out here in the first of our men's singles semi-finals.
Duda strikes first in game number 2. Trying to be more positive after the serve.
This, for me, is a really, really important match for Benedikt Duda's career. Jorgic has been here and done it. Duda is looking to reach uncharted territory. And when you consider the record of Benedikt Duda against both Lebrun brothers, he is a dark horse here.
Yeah, it's a tricky matchup for the Lebrun brothers anyway, but he does have a good record, as you say. Darko Jorgic as well, having a decent chance, of course, playing them. Anything can happen in a final. But I think his record isn't as squeaky clean against the Lebruns as maybe some of the other opponents he's played in some of the finals.
Duda's beaten both Lebruns at the European Championships. Beat Felix in Linz, beat Alexei in Zadar last year. Alexei Lebrun, of course, the defending champion. He defeated Darko Jorgic in last year's final, denying Jorgic a 4th title on the trot. Would have become the first man to ever do that. Just fell short there.
It's funny last year because Alexei didn't really know what to do with himself. He had so much excitement in it. He eventually really worked Darko Jorgic's celebration. He just leaped on the table. Saw Jorgic do that 3 times. Every time he's won the event so far. Will we see him do it later today in the final?
Would be limbs for the Slovenian.
That was so loaded. So much side spin, top spin action. Duda tried to come on the side of the ball. Still couldn't keep it down.
Benedikt Duda across both wings does look like the more threatening player. If he can get out this serve receive with a bit more quality, I'd back him in the rally there. Oh, unreal shot making from Benedikt Duda, and a lap of victory for the big German. I think the key thing here for him is getting that transition between the backhand and the forehand. If he nails that, he could level this. Just his serve position there, Jorgic. It pays off.
I've seen him do that quite a few times over the last 2 matches he's played in this competition. It's worked out very well for him. It adds a little bit of a different element to the serve.
Oh my word.
What a recalibration to keep that point alive. And they were going blow for blow. Darko overcooks it.
The first tinselling spin of Jorgic looked unplayable, but Duda just caressed it back, and then that first forehand that he struck was lights out. It's the first time Duda's ever made a semi-final of this Europe Top 16 Cup. Could he make the final? The last German to win this event, Patrick Franziska, in 2021. He defeated the freight train, Marcos Freitas there. Good touch play from Benedict, got a bit of fortune, but he'll take it. And he keeps his lead here in a really important second game. In a best of 5 when you drop that first game. You really need to level it in game 2.
He does well to stay so stable when he's pushed out wide. At full stretch both times.
And that right there is a flurry of points from Benedict Duda. Clenched fist from Rossi for game points. Great match management. That's what he's really known for. And he takes it at the first time of asking. Well played from the dude. We've got a match on our hands here.
Yeah, he did well, stuck to the task, levels things. I think it's still quite a tough one to call, personally anyway. I don't know about you, Fraze, but...
Yeah. Well, we'll stick to our tradition if it does go to the decider. Let us know who you think will advance through to face one of the Lebrun brothers later on here in Montreux.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to hear from the people on the YouTube chat who they think is going to win the competition. See if anybody can get it right in the men's and women's category. Obviously, we know the final now for the women's. You have to have more of a guess for the 2 semi-finals, then work out who the final could be.
A lot of people refer to Benedict Duda as a late bloomer. He's been playing table tennis since he was a youngster. His brother Frederick, an incredibly talented player. It's just taken him a long time to get to where he is today. But he's been patient, he's been humble. He plays with grace and humility. He's a very grounded player, Benedict Duda. He never gets carried away. He's meticulous, humble in victory, magnanimous in defeat. He's learned how to lose, and that's what's helped him become such a great player today. Same start to this game as the first game from Darko Jorgic, the backhand counter cross table, inviting that opening spin with the half-long serve. Serving with a bit more side spin than what we've seen from him so far at this event, Benedikt Duda. Jorgic's really, really proactive. Plays the backhand flip from the forehand side.
Jorgic having to take a little step back now because he's under more pressure earlier in the rally. He's still kept a 2-point gap going into the first towel break.
Just one place between these two on the world rankings. Nothing between them on the head-to-head either. They couldn't have been any closer to say how many times they've played. 4-3 the head-to-head to Darko Jorgic. And 4-3 to him now in points.
Yeah, Duda doing well, just changing it up for a softer, spinnier approach.
The smoke of this semi-final has settled. And now we're seeing a more bitty, gritty match with more constant change in momentum. Zipped off the top edge of the racket. Oh, nice idea from Duda to play the drop shot, but Jorgic with his defensive acumen braced it back into play.
Yeah, did well there. That's opened up a little bit of breathing room.
High toss reverse pendulum. Stumbles Benedikt. Jorgic's placements here been really crafty. Playing middle, shallower, so Benedikt has to come in with the forehand, then stretching him wide, stitching him, stretching him. Perfect way to play left-handers.
The service length has been top-notch from Darko Jorgic. Haven't seen the backhand serve too many times, but his pendulum serve's been amazing.
That's 6 game points.
A little bit of fortune from the net, but he won't mind. He's deserved this lead.
Jorgic looking to make it the most convincing game we've seen so far. Whoever's got in front has stayed in front so far in this match. Dancing with danger there, Benedikt Duda. Change of the direction of that reverse pendulum. That was surgical. So difficult to execute that serve, isn't it, Jordan?
Yeah, with the precision he's trying to put on the ball, great disguise as well after the serve.
The after motion is key. Just let Benedikt Duda in. He's not going to give in here, the German. Of course he's not. It's Benedikt Duda.
After complimenting the length of the serve, he's just let that one run a little bit too long.
finish from Darko Jorgic. 2 high-caliber backhands, and that's done. When it comes to the Europe Top 16 Cup, there is no one here in Montreux more decorated than Darko Jorgic. A 3-time champion and a 2-time finalist. He is the creme de la creme. We have the battle of the Lebrun brothers next here on the lone standing table. A table that has seen the turning of tides and the changing of lives. A 2-1 lead for the Slovenian trailblazer. Is there a way back into this for Benedikt Duda? He's already achieved an unprecedented feat, the German, having never made a semi-final of the Europe Top 16 Cup before in his life. But he doesn't want to rest on his laurels. He won't be satisfied with this. He wants to make the final. And he still could. He's going to have to win 2 games in a row now.
Darko strikes first. I mentioned before, whoever gets in front stays in front. Benedikt Duda won't want that to happen.
Can't afford to let those ones slip, can he?
I think it's a little bit of fortune. I think he just caught a little bit of the top edge on the way through with the stroke. So it bounced not as evenly. Time executed the counter with precision.
Showing his prowess there, the dude. Misreads the serve. Oh, he's got great feeling, Darko Jorgic. His ability to absorb, sponge up in at the Asia Cup, and we were thinking that in terms of the depth of players, the quality and the depth of players, it could be stronger right now in Europe. What do you think of that one, Jordan?
Yeah, I think with the Chinese maybe taking a little bit of a back seat in their form currently before their Olympic period starts again. I would say so. I say overall strength and depth. If it was 16 versus 16, I think that Europe would come out on top right now.
I'd go with you. I'd agree with that. Just a couple of weeks ago, Darko Jorgic defeated the world number 2 Lin Shidong for a second time.
Did I just come up with the best plan ever there? 16 versus 16.
Round robin?
Maybe not round robin. I don't know how you do it, but maybe 1v1, 2v2, so on.
That'd be great. Oh wow, the ultimate team tie between Europe and Asia.
Ultimate. Maybe you can play 2 each.
Ooh.
2 matches each.
Any billionaires who are watching table tennis who like that idea, let us know. We'll make it happen. Well, Duda has to make his move. Oh, it's a dodgy ball from Darko. Great serve from Duda. We haven't seen so many long serves from him into the middle, and I'm quite surprised by that. I expected to see more long serves to the middle from Benedict. Alexis Lebrun is about to take to the table against his young frère, Felix. Will one of the Lebruns be facing Darko Jorgic in the final? 5 is the lead, just 3 is the need for the 3-time champion.
He's closing in.
One foot on the finish line. He wants so badly to be stood on top of that table again. And it's 7 game and match points.
What a performance this would be if he can just get himself over the finish line. Yet another final. The curtain is closing. Just how long will we have to wait for it? Darko Jorgic now with the serve.
He's through to get another final. Darko Jorgic cements his legend at the Europe Top 16 Cup. Which Lebrun will he face? He's beaten Benedict Duda.
Yeah, fantastic performance. He awaits one of the Lebrun brothers. Will he want revenge from last year against Alexis, or will he want a new challenge against younger brother Felix? We'll find out who will face in the next match very, very soon. But now, let's have a look at those fantastic minutes time. So grab a quick drink and we'll be back with you in just a second.
Construction Bank Europe Top 16 Montreux 2026, the second men's semi-final. Je pense qu'on fait ça en français. Mesdames et messieurs, s'il vous plaît, une très chaleureuse bienvenue pour notre premier joueur de la France, c'est Félix Lebrun. Contre lui, avec lui, de l'autre côté, bienvenue à Alexis Lebrun.
Here we go then, the battle of the Lebruns, a rematch from 2 years ago here at the Europe Top 16 Cup presented by China Construction Bank. I'm your commentator Fraser Riley, alongside me Jordan Wykes. We are in for something truly special here as we watch the first two brothers to be simultaneously ranked inside the world's top 10 lock horns for a place in this prestigious cup. What a final it could be for either one of these two against Darko Jorgic. Last year it was Alexis against Darko in the final. Alexis Lebrun is the reigning European champion and the defending champion of this event. But Felix defeated him in their last encounter at the WTT Star Contender event in Muscat. It was a 7-game epic. Alexis saving match points in game number 4, sent it to the 7th game, but Felix, like he did in that incredible battle at the Champions Montpellier in 2024, managed to defeat Alexis Lebrun, his big brother. Jordan, what can we say about this? This could end up being the best match of the event. You wouldn't put it past these two.
Yeah, I think for me so far it's got to be Alexis versus Simon Gorzi. Best match of the event. Eyes on this match here. I don't care what you're doing at home. We've got half an hour now of some amazing table tennis at least.
I'd go even further. If you've made plans, cancel them. This is going to be special. It's Felix Lebrun against Alexis Lebrun for a place in the final.
I'm going to put my head on the chopping block straight away. I'm going to say Felix takes this one. I feel like that win over his brother a few years ago, the first time he did defeat him, I feel like that was the turning point. Once he beat him once, that was it. The mental block is gone. And of course, that iconic win in the French Championships where the frustration was a little bit too much from Alexis. Caused some issues for his game in the international career.
Yeah, absolutely. He missed the World Champs, he missed the World Cup after hitting his hand on the table. Had to learn the hard way. Here we go. Oh, lights out table tennis from these two. Felix Lebrun, the higher ranked player, he actually broke through after Alexis Lebrun. Alexis shocked the world at the Champions Macau a few years ago, defeating the Olympic champion Fan Zhendong. Oh, so dangerous.
Must be such a love-hate relationship here. I think, obviously, if I had a brother playing table tennis, I'd love him to do well, but just not against me.
Exactly. That sums it up really well, Jordan. They love each other so much. They're so supportive of each other. You could see that yesterday from Felix when Alexis took on Simon Gauzy. But there's no love lost when they clash swords. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. Could help Alexis, couldn't it, that he's already had to have gotten through such a difficult match. Felix still hasn't dropped a game here this week. He defeated the salsa stepper Robles 3 straight, and Anders Lind 3-0 as well. A really nice moment in the end between those two.
Yeah, it's also exhibition-esque.
Felix seemed to feel more pressure in the exhibition points, getting the ball on the table, than in the actual match.
Yeah, he relaxed so much, it was almost too difficult for him.
Oh, he's still in it, Felix. RPB. Oh, that's just ridiculous.
But the backhand made it there. It's so deep to the table, so close to the back edge.
Look at him go. This is the matchup that our production team are really going to be put through their paces by, because these two don't take basically any time between points. Sometimes they even serve when the other isn't ready. They're that dialed in. Beautiful forehand from Felix.
It's been a rush of points for him. I think that's nearly 5 on the bounce.
I don't know how he's asleep there in the bottom row.
Don't worry, I'm sure Alexis is going to wake him up in a minute with one of them huge roars.
Oh wow, Alexis there, revving, ripping through that beautiful backhand wide of Felix Lebrun's RPB. Oh, he's still alive, fully extended. Someone made it on the table. Felix didn't expect it back.
Yeah, a little bit of fortune from the top edge. That's what Felix was gesturing afterwards with the hand motion.
Oh, Alexis takes the lead. Unexpectedly so, given the deficit he found himself in.
Oh my God.
God almighty. Recovers the net cord, Alexis Lebrun. Oh, what a rally! 9-all.
Yeah, 18 points in. We've already been treated to some of the best table tennis in the competition.
This is what we love to see between the Lebrun brothers. Two absolute maestros, two players who have helped table tennis flourish so much in Europe. Kids who are now becoming pen holders because of Felix Lebrun's success. But it's a game point to his big brother Alexis in this turbulent opener. And he takes it. He's got something to say about it as well, the macho man. Logs the likes of Dmitry Ovcharov and Marcos Freitas still knocking about. What an interesting landscape here at the Europe Top 16 Cup. Do you think the French national team are the biggest long-term concern of Team China?
I think if these two keep improving, yeah, because it'll only bring the level of the other players up. We see now some of the other players flourishing. Florian Borosud has just made the team. He's playing exceptional doubles with his partner, Esteban Dor.
Yeah, world bronze medalist last year. Who else in France have you been impressed with as a youngster?
I think Flavien Coton. I think he's been playing some magnificent table tennis, playing in the Pro A, playing some of the WTT tournaments as well. What about yourself? Anybody catch your eye?
I find Coton irresistible at times. He actually nearly defeated Alexis Lebrun in the semi-final of the Star Contender Muscat last year. Oh my God, the backhands of Felix. Is this the best RPB of all time? It's already got to be up there.
Both of them not scared away from the table with the backhand. Just let it fly. We saw Alexis use that serve to his advantage at a very late stage against Simon Corsi.
Yes. Did it on match point, didn't he?
Yeah, did it on match point. Corsi wasn't too happy to see it because I think he was hindered with the sight of the ball during the serve. Made no real complaints about it though.
Decent flick from Alexis and he's running away with the second game. Felix will want to save face. Won't want to use the timeout yet. But he has to. Well, it's not going his way, is it, Jordan?
Difficult. Down by a few. Just taking the time out. I think just more to block the rhythm of Alexis. Sort of found his flow a little bit earlier than Felix.
I think this is more about a momentum change, a momentum break than a tactical introduction. And how much does the tactics even
That's better, stronger start after the timeout. Trying to be really aggressive.
Oh, minces the forehand counter as well. Such a high difficulty shot there from Felix. And that's 3 in a row.
Just checking on the YouTube chat here, Fraser. We've got some people questioning the GOAT comment of the RPB backhand. People saying Wang Hao instead. What would you say to that?
I mean, Wang Hao, 3-time Olympic finalist. He did it over the course of well over a decade. So Felix still has a long way to go in terms of time if he's to live up to that level of clout.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Taking it so early off the bounce. Really handcuffing play. He's right back in it here.
It's a completely different game nowadays, isn't it? It's closer to the table on average, shorter strokes, but yet we still do see the French flare away from the table. Beautiful recovery technique from Alexei. So much rotation for his waist. So much power. Naturally, the more powerfully built out of the two brothers. But you can see Felix has really filled up. He's actually put on 10 kilograms in the last year.
Trying to rip straight over the top of that reverse penhold backhand. Couldn't find the table. Alexei opening up another 3-point gap.
Made that 4. Felix came right back into the picture after his timeout. And Alexei said, "You've had your fun, little brother. Sit down." It's been quite humbling, this, for Felix. And he takes the game, Alexei. It's 2-love here to the defending champion.
That frustration kicking in for
stronger forehand, and we have seen him really display his dominance with that forehand side there. More force through the ball, and that's really harassing Felix. The family of the Lebrun brothers here. Mother and father Stefan.
wow, that's really good play. Lightning quick from both. And he leaves it wide open. Alexei just nurtures it down the line.
So, elegantly done there from Alexei, just been called on his service, saying it wasn't vertical enough. Christoph Geiger, high chair for this one. Look at him, trying to channel that frustration, Felix Lebrun. Felix is in big trouble.
It's another spectacular point already.
Put the side spin on that one. Whoa, great lobbing from Felix, but there was only going to be one winner. Alexei keeping his foot on his little brother's neck there. Great smashing. Those were great, great lobs from Felix. Deep top spinning. High. Impending doom. Alexei standing on business here in game number 3 as well.
Don't think many would have thought it would have been this scoreline after nearly 2.5 games.
No. Internationally, the head-to-head between these two is tied up at 2-all. Felix won their last encounter. That was in the final of the Star Contender event. Felix has actually won the last 2 times they've played.
I think with the French nationals and other competitions that aren't in the international basis, I think Alexis has the overall best head-to-head, but we don't have the statistics on that exactly.
Yeah, no, I'll go along with that.
So it's quite a few years he lost to him in the French national championships.
Top edge of the racket, Felix back in the picture.
Oh, how's he managed to stay in the rally?
Sensational. Oh. The call coverage. Mind-boggling. Can words even do it justice, Jordan?
Yeah, I think that's the cherry on top. I think he's going to run away with this match now.
Well, this is, that said, where the real psychological test lies for Alexis. The focus to finish. Bit of fortune against him there.
And it would be mad if he could finish it 3 games to love, because that would be the first time ever that he finishes it in straight games.
Well, I think the fans who are neutrals just want to see this go as long as possible. That's why they're cheering for Felix. Alexis will understand that. Won't take it personally. The defending champion.
Felix here using the crowd to his advantage.
I can't believe how good this is. I just can't believe how good Felix Lebrun is. He's 19 years of age. Already a legend for France. He stood on the Olympic podium twice at his home Olympics. The stars aligning for the French team. Look at him. Riding the wave of confidence. Surfing into a lead. Oh, a Houdini-like escape from Alexis.
He did well to keep that alive.
Such good placement. And that's 2 match points now for the defending champion. First time Felix Lebrun has made the podium of this cup on his 3rd appearance.
Wow. He stays alive, keeps the crowd's hopes alive of maybe another set.
But the defending champion, the European champion, the macho man himself, Alexis Lebrun, has bageled his younger brother Felix.
They're 3 of the best, and he's made him pay.
What a performance. And it will be a carbon copy of last year's final. Alexis Lebrun against 3-time champion Darko Jorgic.
You just know one of them's going to be standing on the table at the end of it, but who is it going to be? You'll have to tune in at 3 o'clock local time to find out.
And that will be right after our women's singles final between Bernie Szocs and Sabina Winter. Felix Lebrun winning his first medal here at the Europe Top 16 Cup. He leaves with a bronze. Could Alexis Lebrun go back-to-back here in the majestic Montreux? We will find out. As Jordan just said, a little bit later on, we're going to have a break before we get the ball rolling with our singles finals. We're looking to finish with some style and panache here in this beautiful part of the world. The moment of jubilation from Alexis Lebrun. He defeated Simon Gauzy yesterday. He's beaten Felix Lebrun in the semis. And that is all she wrote. We will see you back here, but first, let's listen from our champion.
Comment est-ce qu'on peut s'imaginer la situation familiale avant un match comme ça, dans la phase de préparation avant?
Mais non, il y avait beaucoup de bonne humeur comme d'habitude. On sait que pendant le match c'est la guerre, mais que ce soit avant ou bon après là il va prendre un petit peu de temps, mais 15 minutes après ça ira très bien et je sais que vous pouvez compter sur lui pour me supporter à fond pour ma finale contre Darko. Donc j'ai juste fait un super match et je suis super content.
On reste frères quand même. Et voilà, ça c'est très fair. Dans le journal 24 heures ici, vous avez tous les deux parlé de l'importance de l'élément fun dans toutes les préparations. Qu'est-ce que tu fais pour mettre un peu de fun d'ici finale contre Darko Jorgic?
Là d'abord je vais me reposer et aller au repas, ça va être le truc le plus fun je pense que je peux faire tout de suite. Mais je sais que Darko c'est une légende ici à Montreux, il a déjà gagné 3 fois, il a fait 5 finales il me semble. Donc j'espère qu'il sera qu'à 50% de finale gagnée et que je vais pouvoir l'emporter ce soir.
On verra à 15h. Alexis Lebrun, encore une fois, félicitations. Et merci à vous, mesdames et messieurs.
He talks the talk, but he can walk the walk, Alexis Lebrun. And he strolls through to the final with a squeaky clean 3-0 win against his younger brother, Felix Lebrun. And it will be a repeat of last year's final. We will see you in an hour and a half for the singles finals here at the Europe Top 16 Cup 2026, presented by China Construction Bank.
14 Uhr geht es weiter mit dem Frauenfinale, unter anderem mit Selina Winter für Deutschland. In der Zwischenzeit guten Appetit im Foyer, wie gehabt, gibt es Sandwiches etc. Draußen das warme Essen, Würstchen, Risotto für die Vegetarier und so weiter. Und wir sehen uns um 14 Uhr hier wieder im Saal. 2 o'clock is when the action restarts here in the hall, ladies and gentlemen, with the women's final. And meanwhile, we wish you bon appetit, either in the foyer with sandwiches or out in the tent with the warm food. Bon appetit and see you at